Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday's Hunky Dory Craft TV show. We're so excited to be joining you today. Got lots of you joining us this morning, probably because it is so chilly out there. So, you know, hopefully you've got a nice warm drink, you've treated yourself to a little bit of the heating on, and you are cozying up with us for some crafty goodies. I've got an amazing team with me today. So we have got Emily in the producer's station.
Morning.
Good morning, ready to go. And I just love this girl. She's amazing. She does the most beautiful crafts.
Thanks,
It's
Bex.
Rachel, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning. We were chit-chatting about on you, because me and you kind of look after the design team.
Yes.
That makes some of our lovely card models. Applications are open for that.
Definitely.
You can
Get them in.
Get them in, absolutely. We know that so many of you have already, but we've still got a little bit. We've got a few weeks till the closing date, so get those in. We would love to see your makes. What else have we got today? Oh, Emily has asked me to tell you guys the pound shop.
Everything's
shop.
like pound shop, isn't it?
Pound shop,
Love
it's
it.
beautiful. It's selling out, isn't it, Em?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's flying. It is absolutely flying. The adorable scribble and the ink pads went bananas yesterday. We've had loads of sellouts. We have ever since it launched. Stocks are running very low, particularly on our A8 pun stamps, our little jokey stamps, and our topper sets are also dwindling as well. As well as that, we've got our brand new launch, our Duo Design paper pads. Oh my goodness, they're stunning. Do not go anywhere. They are so, so beautiful. But let's kick it off with our Win It Weekly. What a prize, what a prize.
That's a handy prize.
Oh my goodness, this is just one of those prizes that everybody needs one of these. This is our fabulous Premier Craft Tools Super Storage Box Caddy. So it comes in this wonderful big box here, and if I can just unlock it super easily, dun, 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 it's like storage heaven, isn't it? So you can have this open and use these as like almost like a little set of drawers, aren't they?
Yeah, they're really handy.
So cute. They've got 6 of these fabulous, high quality, sturdy boxes, perfect for your gemstones, your dies. I've absolutely got nothing to put in here, but they are really great for like everything that you want to put.
If you want.
Yes, pass me a pack of
will fit in
pens.
as well.
Your pens will just, oh my goodness, how good are these? They just slide in there. Oh, you can fit a full set in as well, guys. And then they just lock super easily. Beautiful. Obviously you can take these all out and just use the one big one.
Oh, we've got some gems as well.
Gemstones fit in there perfectly, don't they, Rach? Yeah, amazing. So if you, we've got 5 winners as well, Rach.
Oh wow.
I know.
That's a lot.
And all you need to do is like, share and comment on this following question. Where were fortune cookies invented?
Oh.
Was it A, Berlin, B, Osaka, or C, San Francisco? See, that has thrown me because none of those are in China.
Yeah, no. This is a wrong question, Emily.
This is hard. This is very tricky.
It is.
I also want to say, maybe, I absolutely have no idea. I'm going in blind. I don't know, no hints or tips. Don't listen to me, guys. But I kind of half think maybe San Francisco. 'Cause
Okay.
you always see them in American movies, don't you? Like whenever
Yeah,
they get a
that's
Chinese
true.
takeout,
Yeah,
they always have
that's very
fortune
true, that.
cookies. So maybe.
Yeah, because I suppose like, yeah, that's true.
I think so. They're so cute though, aren't they? You know the answer. You're not giving any hints, are you? No, nothing from Emily.
You never do you? Em?
No, she's so good. Right, okay, what have we got? Oh, we have got our fabulous, we're going to just go kind of straight in. We have got a VT to show you, but today's launch is all about our Duo Design paper pads. We've got 3 brand new ones to show you, but before we get into these, let's have a little look at our VT and you can get a little glimpse of what's coming up. Oh my goodness. Emily just had to say like 5 seconds to go, guys, hurry up, because every single card we're like,
that's cute.
oh, I love it.
I
That's
remember
lovely.
doing that.
Love doing that one, every single card. Okay, so let's go straight into it, shall we? Our Duo Design paper pads, we have a multi-buy of 10, which includes all 3 for you. They are 2 in 1, as you can see. So you're just getting double the fun with these. They're so, so fun. All 3 for less than £20, guys. £19.98. That is just incredible, isn't it? Absolutely fantastic savings, especially when you log in and use either your club or your diamond accounts. Just look at what it's bringing it down to, £17.98 on there for you. They're absolutely beautiful. You get a huge selection in these 8x8 paper pads with complementary reverse sides, 48 150 GSM sheets, and that's just in the one pad. So you're going to get 48 double-sided papers in each. And like I say, they are just stunning. They're lightweight, they're silky soft, they die cut and fussy cut beautifully. Absolutely beautiful. And the first one, oh my goodness, I'm so glad we're kicking off with this one.
No.
Spring Fling and gorgeous gingham. I feel like I've been wanting some gingham cardstock or pattern paper for ages.
Yeah.
It's one of those patterns, gingham, that just doesn't date. It always looks classy, it's cute, it's fun. And just look at the stunning selections of colours. I mean, that's just making me think of picnics.
Oh yeah, like little teddy bear picnics.
Teddy bears, picnics. Those cute little Easter eggs, Easter baskets, those little school dresses that we all had. Oh, isn't it just delightful? And then you turn it over to this side where we've got some busier designs. This is just the cover, guys. We're not even breaking into it yet. And you've got pansies, daisies, chicks, birds. Absolutely beautiful. So let's start from the back of this one, shall we? And you are getting multiples of each here, guys. Absolutely stunning. You're getting 4 of each, so absolutely beautiful. And obviously you can see how these are going to complement each other so perfectly. You've got the gingham pattern there, the yellow, which is just going to really pop with those little birds. A bit more modern and contemporary, that one. So pretty with the willow there. Absolutely gorgeous. And then you're going to be getting these blooms, those pansies, those violas, which just fussy cut so beautifully, and you can see a little pop of the gingham on the top, just complementing it so well. This one again, absolutely stunning. So they're not all cutesy cute, are they? I mean, this one's, like I say, super modern, super contemporary. And then, like I say, you can pair them up with these lovely gingham patterns.
They do go so well, don't they?
Don't they? Absolutely. Absolutely stunning pads. You get those florals in there in a variety of colours. The birds amongst the blossom. I absolutely love blossom. It is so beautiful. The hummingbirds here in those really nice rich navies. Like I say, you can see the sort of shine coming off those pads as well. It is that beautiful silky patterned paper that we just all know and love. The ducks, how sweet!
Yeah, this way it becomes like very springy, doesn't it?
Very spring, very Easter, absolutely gorgeous. You've got all those spring florals there. This kind of reminds me of like one of those like botanical notebooks.
Yeah.
I know on Hobby Maker they said it's almost like the Edwardian lady diaries and fabrics that you can get.
Like your journals.
Yeah, all your journals. And again, this one, very like glamorous country kitchen wallpaper, isn't it?
Can you imagine?
So beautiful. Again, you can be fussy cutting these scallops. They're so easy to do that. And we've got more edge to edge blooms on this one as well, so you can be highlighting a few of those, fussy cutting, using them in strips. Like I say, they die cut so well as well. And then we've got another little touch of spring with, look at those animals in there with those
little
florals.
rabbits.
The little white bunnies, the little duckies, the tulips. You've got absolutely, this is just spring in a pad. If you need something to cheer up these winter days, get this in your basket. It's just going to make you smile immediately. It really is so fabulous. Our next one we've got, oh, I love this one too, are rainbow honeycomb and candy floss clouds. Again, honeycomb, we have been featuring that a lot lately because again it's just so on trend, so contemporary, isn't it? And again you get that matching sort of candy floss clouds. Obviously they don't have to be clouds, it almost looks like a sort of watercolour ombre sort of background, especially once you start getting into those rainbow colours. I mean, that is candy floss, isn't it?
Yeah, that is.
Oh, yum, yum, yum. And again, those hexagonal patterns. So if you've got hexagonal dies, if you've got some bee toppers to use up, this is obviously going to go perfectly. Again, you've got that blue sky pattern. It's so hard to ink a sky background, isn't it? You think it's so easy, like just get a couple of blues out, but actually,
It's like
you know,
the amount of work that you put into it.
oh,
it's like
absolutely. I mean,
so handy to have it.
it is handy, isn't it? I mean, I'd just be cheating straight away
Oh,
and using
yeah.
one of those for the perfect finish every single time for your sky backgrounds. Getting some of our like more sort of rich vintage tones there. We've got that lovely red with the hot pink there as well. Obviously that burgundy and that sepia sort of brown tone there. And again, you could be mixing and matching these, making sort of rainbow honeycombs, rainbow skies here for you. This one as well in those jewel tones, those
That's
gorgeous,
a really nice one. That.
isn't
Like
it?
the sea.
Absolutely beautiful. And that turquoise on the reverse, absolutely stunning. And then we go into our sort of lovely, wonderful, dark kind of violet colour there for you. So that is our rainbow honeycomb and candy floss clouds. All of these are available individually. So if you have your eye on one or just two, that's absolutely fine. Obviously though, if you're buying two, you may as well buy that bundle because
Oh, definitely.
you do save that money. You basically getting a pad for free with that amazing multi-buy. And then the next one, sorry, is our colour kaleidoscopes and sensational starburst. So again, you're going to get the same pattern running throughout, just in different colourways, which, like I say, I really like that when you need to like layer up stripes or patterns. So one side you get this wonderful full circular starburst pattern that obviously you can chop into and have like sort of different themes there. You could fussy cut some of these stripes out and have it almost like a sunshine effect. And then how dramatic are these? Aren't they stunning?
And they just match so well.
They
that
really
dark.
do, don't they?
That'd be like your background layer.
You get a little bit of black in there as well. Again, let's keep going, guys. An absolute myriad of colours in here. That silver one, that's just making me think
so
of
effective, that
weddings, engagement, because obviously they're looking like diamonds, aren't they, those facets? Absolutely beautiful. Stunning sort of bright red there. Those fiery tones in the other side. Our wonderful blue and navies there. We get the gorgeous candy pink, turquoises, every colour you would wish for in this pad. Absolutely stunning. We've got this one again, which just goes so well with those sunshine themes, with the matching yellow kaleidoscopes on there. We've got that lovely moody grey, so different from the pale one. Wonderful pop of orange as well. Kind of making me think of those like arcade games, you know, with like the bullseye and the flashing lights. They're
like
so much fun.
Machine.
Yeah,
You know, it reminds me of like superheroes.
yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
just imagine like a little superhero in the middle of the
Oh,
beach.
definitely. Yeah, if you've got any, I know there's like a Supergirl image on one of the Whopper toppers, anything like that. Superhero stamps we've done in the past as well. Be grabbing those out. And then just look at that purple and violet.
It's really nice.
Oh my goodness,
Oh, I
absolutely
really
love
like
it.
that one.
Love it, love it, love it. So they are all three of our wonderful duo design pads. Like I say, if you want them as the bundle, saving £9.99, just look at that. That incredible bundle for you, £19.98. They are on a mix and match if you want to do new and old as well. So any 3 for 2. So you could be making your own bundles. If you missed any of our previous launches, or perhaps maybe liked 1 last time and 2 this time, you can make your own bundles 3 for 2. But Rachel, we're going to come across to you for a demo.
Yes, we are. Right, so we're going to start with the kaleidoscope. So we're going to go for this nice yellow one, and automatically just sunshine. Just reminds so much of
100%.
sunshine. So we brought in some gold as well, and we're going to stick it onto a 5x7 card blank. So let's just cut down some of our layers to begin with. So we got some nice gold, which matches perfectly. And then we're going to cut into our page. So we just want a little thin border of this. So let's just cut it 2 notches. So now we have our little sunshine image starting to come through. Now I've brought in some of our parchment. Now this is the Dove White one, so it's not the essential one. Is it? No.
I think so, yeah, the Dove
Yeah.
White, yeah.
Yeah, that's the
You'll be
essential
able
one.
to find that
Yeah.
on our website, or we've got all of our colour packs as well. I'm excited for this, Rach.
Oh. Right, so let's just cut that. So then we've got a little bit of a border coming through. Now I'm going to bring in my these are, I can't remember what these are. 'cause I
Oh,
don't
these are
have
from
the,
our wavy borders.
the wavy borders. So we're going to bring in this and we're going to cut it so that we can still see the full colour of our yellow paper. So let's just put a little bit of tape on here so that it stays still to where we want it to be. And then let's just run it through our machine. I'm going to try and get away with putting it into our MIDI. So let's just cut this off. We're not going to see this bit. So then we can pop it in there nicely. So let's bring in our MIDI and just run this through. And then we've also got, I've also brought in some white ink me card as well, just to put on top. So let's just take that off and
Amazing.
see where we get to. So now let's bring in our ink me card. So we're going to cut this to the same measurements. So that was just 2 notches below that 4 3/4, and then just 2 notches below that 6 3/4.
It's such a fun card to do, isn't it? Like, you know, you get those gorgeous rays like
It
coming
really
in.
is. Yeah, you can really mix around with these. I absolutely love this one. The colours on it are so bright, vibrant as well.
Yeah, it's just so cheerful, isn't it?
Right, so let's stick it there. So we want to do it so that we can still see a bit of that parchment underneath. Let's take away that bit. And let's bring in our MIDI again. And let's put this one through and then we can see where we are up to with it. Right, so let's have a look. So we've got a bit of parchment there, and then we've got our white there, and let's bring in our gold. Now let's bring in, so I've brought in this circle die as well, just to add a little bit extra to it. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to stick these two together. So when I'm sticking them together, I'm just going to put the tape just on the outside of that ink me card,
Yeah.
just so when we cut it, we're not cutting into tape.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're cutting into this cardstock. That's
Yeah, so I'm going to stick it to this parchment first, and then we're going to cut it. So we're going to cut through the 2 little bits
Oh, amazing.
to make our little aperture come through. So let's place it there, and we'll get some of our purple tape to hold that down,
Yeah, 100%, absolutely.
because we don't want
Key
that
for
moving.
die cutting, especially when it is going straight on that background. You want the
Definitely.
perfect position.
Right, let's bring in our machine again, and let's put that through, and then we're gonna just run it through just twice, just to make sure that it has cut through that parchment sheet as well, which I'm pretty sure it will, because that parchment is quite thin. Let's just run it back. And there we go. Right, so now we've got that nice little aperture coming through. Oh, I've got tape everywhere. So let's start sticking it together now. So we'll just add some double-sided tape to our sunshine paper.
Gorgeous.
And then, so let's just stick that onto there. And let's put this onto our card blank as well. So again, we're just going to put some double-sided tape on the back of that gold as well.
Yeah.
And let's bring in our card front. And then that will just go straight onto there. And then we've got our little panel, which I think I'm going to put some foam pads onto this. So we're going to, let's just cut these down. Oh no. There it is.
Oh, is it following you?
It's my sleeve, it's knocked it on the floor. Right, so let's just put some foam pads on the back of here. So we don't want to put the foam pads on where we can see that parchment, because when we stick it down we will be able to see the foam pads if we do that. So let's just get some onto there. And then
Oh, what a cute card.
it's coming together, isn't it? Right, so our last thing that we need to do is I'm just going to use my die, my circle die, just to cut out a yellow bit of this, just because I don't want to see this part of the paper here, but I did want an aperture, so we're going to use a yellow, which
Are you going for the
matches
same
perfect.
size or the one smaller?
Yeah,
same
we're going
size.
to go for the same size so it fits directly in.
Yeah.
Right. So let's just run this back through. And then we're just going to pop this down just using some tape or some glue. Let's do tape. I'm going to do tape. But if you have got glue at home, then you will have that extra wiggle room if you did want to
Yeah,
use
definitely.
some glue instead. So let's pop that carefully just in the middle of there.
That
And
looks so
then
great.
our last thing that we're going to do is I've brought in one of our combo dies. So we've got Happy, because this makes me very happy.
Yeah, definitely.
So we're going to let's use gold just to bring in that gold
Yeah, 100%.
colour, and then it will stand out on the front of the card as well. So let's
I mean, you could be
Just like
making
this.
cards like this at home, and actually,
definitely.
like, it's not. This isn't too tricky to do, is it? Little bit of die
No, it's
cutting,
not.
but mostly just matting and layering.
Yeah, it just
adding
needs
as you
like a few
go.
different dies that you've got,
Yeah,
and
all kind of
It's-
essential ones
yeah.
too.
definitely.
Obviously, if you don't have those wavy borders, you could maybe sort of like fussy cut some kind of
Yeah,
cloud lines. But obviously, like I say, it's just one of those cards, and you could just layer and layer and layer, couldn't you? You could just
Yeah,
go
you
mad
could
with
just carry
this.
on and until you're happy with it. Right, so let's get some of our glue. So I'm just gonna I think let's glue it so it's there. So we're just gonna put a little bit of glue just on the tops
Yeah.
of our letters.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. These glue pens are absolutely fantastic for die cutting like this. Emily, are these still available? Yeah. They are. Yeah, amazing.
Yeah, they're perfect.
Absolutely perfect. I mean, just look how easy it is to just get that precision with that pen tip.
Just have to hold it for a few seconds because it
And
is wet glue.
It is in the pound shop as well. Emily has
Oh,
kindly
oh wow,
just
brilliant.
put the code on for us. It's PCT36.
Even better.
Oh, 100%. Stock up on a couple of those. I don't think I really use any other adhesive with these
I
dies now.
know, I know. I think, yeah, you've got to have some kind of wet glue, haven't you?
Yeah,
for it, and
definitely.
then
But I
pens
think
are
even just having it
perfect.
in that pen form.
Yeah, yeah,
dies
it's so
like
handy.
this.
Even like to store it as well.
Yeah, because they'll go in a pen pot or
Yeah.
a pencil case for sure.
Right, so to finish it off, we're just going to add the birthday to complete our sentiment.
Oh, pretty.
So let's
mean-
put some foam pads on the back of this.
What could cheer you up more
I
than
know.
a nice, bright, sunshiny yellow card on a day like this?
Reminds me of William started to watch the Teletubbies.
Do you know, Vicky K on Facebook just said, this paper's really reminded me of the Teletubbies. That is so funny that you said that.
Right, let's put this. So we're just going to tuck it underneath our die cut there.
And then,
there we go.
Gorgeous, gorgeous card. Absolutely stunning. Thank you so much, Rachel. Beautiful.
Nice sunny card.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? It's so sunshiny and nice. Oh my
Thank
gosh.
you.
And I've got some more card models to show you guys. We had so much fun with this, and you can just
We
tell.
really did.
I mean, we've used that same one. I mean, how different does this look as a sort of sunflower sunbeam? This is from our lovely Barbara. Obviously, with papers like this, it is fantastic if you do origami, paper
Yes.
folding, interlace dies, because of the way and the sort of satin qualities of it. It folds so beautifully. I mean, as you can see, just look at those folds. There's not a crack, crease, rip, anything. They are just perfect for stuff like that. Absolutely gorgeous. We've got another one that utilises that sunbeam pattern in the red. Obviously such a great technique to just pop a circle, really pull that focus in. Absolutely gorgeous. We've got another one here that mixes and matches all those layers. So cute if you've got little scraps to use.
Yeah,
up.
definitely keep hold of your scraps.
Oh, for sure. You can be making cards like this so easily with all your different colours. Obviously, these will all be online in the gallery, so if you want to take a bit of inspiration, absolutely go for it. Another one that utilises paper folding. Like I say, if that's a technique that you're wanting to try this year, get some of these Duo Design paper pads because they are so nice. Again, let's move on and show you some of our honeycomb ones. Look at this one. Oh my gosh. How well.
Oh, wow.
I did not realise our honeycomb die fits almost
yeah, no,
perfectly.
That's amazing.
Oh my gosh.
That's really cool, that.
If you've got that honeycomb die in your stash, we will be showing it later on in the show. What a perfect partner that is.
That's such a good
Wowzers.
idea.
We've got this gorgeous one by Rachel. Oh, this one's so fun.
Funky.
Just combining all those colours. Again, they just go so beautifully. We've got another fabulous one from Barbara. Again,
nice.
just paper folding, just going to show that it just really works in this way. We've got another one by Rachel. Again, just utilising your scraps in that way, doing those rainbows,
Yeah.
those sort of patchworky patterns. Again, we've got these stitched essential dies coming up on the show. Using all of them in a mix and match kind of way with all those banners and butterflies there. Absolutely beautiful. And then we move on to our spring fling cards, guys. I mean, Ging, again, I guess layered up onto one of our tags
That's
here.
very fancy.
Really fancy. Again, mixing and matching with our adorable scorables so well, this one as well. Absolutely beautiful. To someone special. How good do these look layered up? You're going to be wanting to use multiple pages on one card, aren't you? Because they just match so well. And then we've got another one with a bit more of a distressed look. We've got the papers like torn, but again, because they're nice and light, you can do that. And we've got some fussy cut flowers underneath here, just to give ourselves like a little topper or embellishment with the butterfly there. Absolutely beautiful. And again, working with that soft sage, adorable scoreable so well. And then finally, I have to show this one. Rachel, you did this one, didn't you?
I did.
And I mean, just
I was thinking of what I'd actually done with them. I remember doing
Absolutely stunning. So, you know, if you want a bit more of an experience project, like I say, they're not too tricky. This has just
cut it out.
just been fussy cut onto a piece of acetate, some butterflies for embellishment, and your stamp. I'm assuming you've used stays on for this one?
Yep.
Amazing. And then it just gives a little sneak peek into that pattern on the reverse. An absolutely gorgeous card, Rachel. Thank you so much. Okay, I did promise that we were going to show you those essential dies. So let me get those right now for you. These are our stitched essential dies. We are going to be showing these throughout the year. They launched in, I want to say sort of late October, early November, and they are our essential dies for the year ahead. And because we use them to absolute max, don't we? So many cards. These always come out. So you will see these on our card mates. You've seen them on some that we've shown already. So the first of all is that wonderful honeycomb patch, which just look how cute it is. And again, it's going to go with your rainbow honeycomb one.
That is such a game changer. Like,
isn't it?
I like obviously on the die pack that's like paper piece.
Absolutely,
Well,
yeah.
now you've got
It's
your
just kind of
for it.
laid over there.
That's
It's
amazing.
no need to paper piece it, just with a little bit of silver mirror. That one's absolutely beautiful. So definitely be stocking up on that as the partner to our gorgeous rainbow honeycomb pad. But we've got loads of these gorgeous stitched essentials. Our ultimate collection is £96.90, but you get so many in there. You're getting 10 die sets, and most of them have multiples in as well. We've got our gorgeous Hessian patch that I'm throwing. We've got our wonderful bubbles patch there.
That one.
Gorgeous for like champagne or water bubbles or anything like that. Or just a really cute, fun kind of ditzy look to your cards. Again, this one looks fantastic, paper piece. We've got our basket weave patch. Again, most of these can be tiled to make larger backgrounds or patches. We've got our stitch numbers. Again, this is where the value's coming in. It is a big investment for these dies, but you're just getting 15 in this one set here alone. All your numbers with your ordinals, so perfect to be celebrating those milestones, those kids' birthdays that we love to personalise with ages, those anniversaries. And just look at the fun card model on there. It's so gorgeous. I absolutely love that technique. We've got our alphabet as well. Again, there's 28 cutting dies in here, guys. So it really is just such a wonderful investment if you can get them all, because they are just so essential. Obviously, you can be making your own sentiments, your names, absolutely anything you want to do on there. You can make hello, Mr. and Mrs. So many different things. I just love, again, that card model on the front with all those rainbow colours. We've got our stitch flutterbys, gorgeous mixture of butterflies and dragonflies in here. Again, I'm pretty sure one of the card models had some butterflies on. It's this one here. Look how wonderfully they cut out of that Duo Design paper pad. You're still getting all that gorgeous stitch detail in there. Absolutely stunning. We've got our blooms as well. Again, you're getting 12 dies in here. Mixture of leaves, flourishes, big blooms, buds here, all with that incredible stitch detail, so they coordinate so well together. And then finally, we have got our wonderful duo stitch nesting dies that we brought to you. So incredibly popular. We've got our inverted corner square. So whether you're using these as apertures or mats and layers, you're going to get that wonderful stitched edge on each of your layers. Even if you are cutting into that cardstock, it's still going to leave that wonderful stitch for you. And we've got our Baroque label as well, which has been used on the front of this one to create a card blank. So absolutely stunning. If you do just want one or two, we do have different and smaller bundles available. So for example, if you just want the shapes, if you just want the alphabet, they are available alone and in sort of smaller bundles, so you don't have to miss out if there's just a few that you want. You can obviously build them up over time as well. Again, I've said this so many times, if you've got a die cutting machine under the tree at Christmas, what an absolute starter bundle that is. Incredible, because you're getting shapes, you're getting backgrounds, you're getting personalisation, nesting dies. Absolutely wonderful little collection there. We're going to repeat our Win It Weekly before we head back to Rach, and it is to win this wonderful Premier Craft Tools storage case. So we just need you to like and share and comment, where were fortune cookies invented? A, Berlin, B, Osaka, or C, San Francisco? Get your answers in, guys. What an incredible prize. Rachel, what are you treating us to next?
Right, so I'm going to focus on the honeycomb
pad. So I've picked out some nice colours and they all work together.
They really do.
So I've picked out 7 different colours, and there is a card that you did show, which I did make when I was playing with these, and it has like the different
What, this one?
stripes,
with the
yeah,
stripes
that's it.
on.
The different
Amazing.
stripes on. So we're going to create something like that. So I've got a 4x8 card. We're just going to go ahead. I've already cut this down to save me doing it now. So I've got some of our Black Mirror, and we've also got some of our Ink Me card, and I'm going to go ahead and stick that onto our card blank. Now I've cut our mirror to 4x8 inches, and then our Ink Me is just 1/4 of an inch smaller on every side. So now let's put that to one side. Let's start to cut down our panels for this card. So I'm going to do it, I'm going to cut them to 1.5 inches. So it is a bit bigger than the one that I've done previously, but I think I've used less colours. So, and we can always just trim them back down.
Yeah, 100%.
If they're not small enough. So let's cut these out. And I think we can actually do it
Yeah,
to save a
that's
bit of
it.
time.
Because they're so lightweight, they just cut wonderfully in multiples, don't they? You can be
Definitely
getting 2 or
do.
3 under your trimmer,
Yeah.
especially if your blade is fairly new too.
Alright, so let's just cut the last 2 here. And then, so I'm going to get my scissors. Let's bring in our card blank again. And I'm very carefully going to just cut them to different sizes. So our card blank is 4 inches, so we don't want it to be that big. So I'm going to cut this one to 3.5 inches, and then just using our scissors, not doing anything that needs to be precise. We're just going to cut different sides off them,
Yeah.
so that they're all going to be different lengths and different sizes. So let's cut that
Cannot
one just a bit
believe,
smaller.
Rach, how neat you've just cut that fishtail banner. That's ridiculous. That would take, honestly, guys, she's just incredible. Like, honestly, I could just not get that neat whilst chattering away
I think I just got like some weird eye, like just.
on a honeycomb pattern. Isn't she amazing?
Right, so let's tuck that one in, and let's go for a yellow next. And if you wanted to, you can use the reverse side as well to mix and match
Yeah, definitely.
them different patterns.
It depends kind of what look you want, whether you
Definitely
want it
does.
like really random and like a little bit not grungy, but a bit crazy,
A bit
quirky.
crazy, yeah.
Or whether you want them to look a slightly more kind of uniform with all these colours. I love them all together like this.
They really match, and there's some very bright colours. There's some like darker shades, some pastels. They're just, yeah, they are just really cool.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
So I think if we move that one over just a little bit, then we'll be able to fit in another one. So let's go for this purple one. So I'm not going to use that orange colour. Let's go for quite a small one for this. There we go. So now we've created our background, and that is just using like just a little bit, and we've got all of them little scraps left over that we can use for a different project. So let's carefully just move them to one side while I just stick these down. Now you could use your construction glue for this.
Yeah, definitely, yeah, if you want that kind of wiggle time. The thing with this one though is because they're meant to be random, it doesn't really matter if you
yeah.
don't stick it 100%, because it's kind of supposed to be a bit
Random.
wonky and a bit quirky. Yeah, 100%.
Bit wonky donkey.
In a good way though.
Definitely. Yeah, it just adds to it, doesn't it?
Yeah, 100%. And obviously, this is such a great card to use with your scraps, because I mean, just look at how small some of these pieces are. If you've got scraps left over from your projects, you can make cards like this so easily and quickly.
I think that's it, because if you're making a 6x6 card and you use one of these as your background, then you're going to have like 2 inches left over, which isn't a lot, but when you're doing something like this,
But that's all you
it
need.
is just literally just, yeah, it's just all you need.
Absolutely, and if you've got a like 2 by say 8 strip, if you
Yeah.
literally just cut the side off, you can probably make that card twice.
Definitely could.
So they are so good, and for how cheap they are, it really is incredible. £9.99. Everybody is absolutely loving them. Pammy on YouTube says, love the duo pads too. Weight, good patterns, absolutely lovely. Angela Essex says, morning everyone, loving the demos today. Well done, Rach.
Ah, thank you.
The duo pads are one of my favourites.
Yeah. And they're
they-
just so satisfying to like stock them up all together.
They
as
really
well.
are, aren't they? And I mean, there's a reason. What's this? I'm all like 10th collection?
Yeah.
10th
It's got like
collection.
30 pads.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Oh yeah, of course.
I wonder whether anyone's actually got all 30.
Oh, I'd love that.
Oh. Right.
Let us know how many duo designed. I mean, I think I've got. I
Quite
don't
a
know. I want
lot.
to say I've got at least sort of 15, maybe.
Yeah, they're all so different, aren't
They
they?
are. They've all got their own identity as well. And I mean, we all have a favourite. I mean, the Spring Fling and Gorgeous Gingham, I'm not going to lie.
Is definitely a top one.
I mean, I'm going to be buying probably. I'm probably going to do my own bundle with 3 of those.
Yes.
Easily.
Just all three. One to look at, one to store, and one to craft with.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. You need it in your, like, honestly, the Glittertastic one, I've got 3 of those as well.
Oh yeah, that was a really nice one.
So absolutely, you can be buying multiples of these, creating your
Definitely, yeah.
own bundles. But, you know, just to say, this is our 10th collection, and that just goes to show how incredibly popular they are. You know, we don't bring things because, well, we haven't got anything left to do. We genuinely bring things that you guys at home absolutely love.
Right, so I'm going to go in and add a sentiment to my card. So I'm going to use these lovely stitched alphabet ones, and we're going to put hello on there.
Hello.
Hello. Alright, so
Yeah,
I've
they're so
just-
fun, aren't they?
They are. You could literally put anything on here now, someone's name or anything. Birthday.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially on a 4x8, you've got a lot of room if you want
Yeah.
to put a long name. It's so nice. And again, I think an 8x8 or a 4x8 is so great if you want to use strips and squares, because you can get so many along.
You can. Right, so I'm just using some, so I forgot to bring my other cutout piece from our card. So this is Matte-tastic that I'm using, black stamping card, sorry. But we can, it's still black, so it's still all match. So let's just cut another owl out of there.
Oh, Claire Alcock is loving this card so far. Jackie Bradley says she's got about 20 to 25.
Oh wow!
What a
That
collection.
is. Alright, so let's just get extra owl from here, and then we can start to pop it on our card.
Oh, Claire Alcock says, also love this Ultimate collection. They are such an essential for any crafter's kit. 100% agree, Claire.
Yeah,
They really are.
100%. So I'm going to use some foam pads to stick these onto my card.
Anne
Just
Richard
to-
says, I daren't count. I've been sorting through my
Oh.
kits this week, and I'm not saying how many I've got. Your secret's safe with us if you want to.
It's okay.
It's fine. We've all been there, haven't we?
Definitely. Right, so let's. Oh, I better actually just position them to make sure that we're getting it somewhat in the middle.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I love again the sort of quirky layout, sort of jumbled.
Yeah, I mean, I'm absolutely rubbish sometimes at making sure that something is completely straight, and it will bug me until it's like an inch
Oh,
perfect.
definitely. Yeah, you'll be lifting it again. There's no
I
foam
know.
pad left. There's no sticky left.
Like, is this straight?
Oh, don't.
So sometimes it is better to be wonky than
intentionally wonky.
Yeah.
But I think because these are so fun and cute, they suit it
They
so
do.
well.
Right, so let's just put a little bit more onto there, and then let's just do our owls. So we have got our thin strips as well, which would fit perfectly onto the back
Oh,
of
they
these
really
if you don't want
do.
to cut them down.
Yeah, 100%. Again, if you want to pop them on flat, I'd probably again use that craft glue pen.
Definitely.
But they do look nice with a little bit of height, don't they?
Yeah, it just adds a bit more to it. Right, so let's just stick our last two letters on, and then we are done.
Awesome.
So a nice card to say hello.
Just a card, just to say hello. Well, why not? And if you've
Why
got
not?
scraps to use up, you don't need an occasion.
You definitely
You
don't.
definitely don't. Just such a fun, quick and easy, simple make. I love it. Thank you, Rachel.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, we're going to have a really quick recap and show you a couple more products. If you are joining us late, I know there's a few comments to say, I'm just joining you. Do not worry. We are going to have a very, very quick recap of these gorgeous Duo Design paper pads. So up first, we've got the Spring Fling and Gorgeous Gingham. Again, let's have a super quick flick, full of all those spring florals, those pastel ginghams, all the colours that you would associate with spring. We've got chicks, tulips, pansies, blooms in here. Everything you could absolutely wish for in a spring pad. Absolutely gorgeous designs in here. Stunning. We've got our little ducky pals here, our birds. So much wildlife in here as well. Perfect for any sort of animal and bird lovers. We've got the gorgeous cherry blossom there. Just to pick out a few favourites, some daisies.
Be really good to like make a spring scrapbook or something.
Yes.
Like,
Oh my
it's
goodness.
so like to that theme.
Oh,
It's like get all
definitely.
your photos out.
Yeah, 100%. Easter egg hunts,
Oh,
decorations,
yeah.
anything
Make your
like
own
that.
little Easter basket.
We've got our next rainbow honeycomb and candy floss clouds. Again, you get those beautiful cloudy patterns on there with those honeycombs as well in the sort of gorgeous ombre tones. We've just seen Rachel use these. They look wonderful layered up as a rainbow. Jewel tones, hot pink tones, beautiful sort of rich colours, pastels. You get that gorgeous, wonderful cloudy sky background there as well.
And they're all so different, aren't they?
They really
They're
are.
just like that's complete different to that spring one.
Absolutely, yeah, it really is 100%. They all have their own theme, their own identity. Absolutely wonderful. And then finally, a little quick recap on our colour kaleidoscope and sensational starburst, with those sun or star beams and those beautiful faceted, sort of almost gemstone-esque kind of feel to these pages. Beautiful silky smooth papers. You can again just see that light bouncing off there, and so many things that you can do with this: fussy cutting, die cutting, matting and layering, paper folding, origami. So many choices for these. Obviously they mix and match really well. You can be utilising both sides of the pad to coordinate absolutely beautifully. So that is our final one, our colour kaleidoscope and sensational starburst. If you want them all, incredible saving. We've got the little pack shot going over there, £19.98, and you've also got those savings on there as well. Last thing to show you, which we also think is a perfect partner for our Duo Design paper pads, is our wonderful Essential Book of Sentiments. Launched very late last year. For the year ahead, 2023, 660 sentiments in here.
That's a lot. isn't it?
Look at all these. Wow.
Even if you sent like a card a day, then you're still not going to use all
You're
that.
still not going to use them all in a year. You get tags, stars, banners, absolutely beautiful. A mixture of all your adorable scoreable colours, so they're going to match absolutely perfectly. Gold and silver foiling to go with your Miri, and just to give that extra little touch of luxury. Oh, we've got our bubblegum ones here, and there's so many cute little touches. You get little love hearts on here, little starburst, birthday cake, Happy New Year, time to celebrate. And even though this is a 2023 pad, that just kind of refers to our adorable scoreable palettes, just so they match. Obviously you've got that tangerine colour in there. You know, there's no reason why you can't use these year after year. We haven't got any of the years on the sentiments. It simply just refers to the colour. But again, these are classic colours, so even if you have some of our older ones, they're still going to go so well, aren't they? Mixing and matching beautifully with that gold and silver foil. We've got some love hearts there. Really nice sort of personalisation opportunities here. You've got Mum in a Million, you've got Sister, you've got Friend, Dad, and then some of those more difficult to find ones like Fiancé, Mother-in-law, Niece, you know, those cards that we don't always see in the shops. That's the wonderful thing about making your own. So this is $11.99 for 40 sheets. They're die cut, so you can just simply, I've just used totally the wrong page to demonstrate that, it's stuck. You can just simply pop them out like that. What a great one, you've graduated with the little cap there, absolutely beautiful. And you can just stick them straight onto your card, pop a foam pad on for a bit of dimension. The gorgeous cream there as well. Made with love, such a great one for a little envelope seal or to go on the back.
Nice idea, that.
Absolutely stunning, and obviously you get in multiples as well for your card mate. So that is $11.99. And we also thought this Perfect Verses pad would be, again, the ideal accompaniment. We have our Trim Me ones as well, but these Perfect Verses you can pop on the front of your cards as well. And these are great because, you know, you don't get sentiments with the Duo Design paper pads. So we thought bringing these to you would just be such a great thing to mix and match, so you don't have to make your own sentiments. And just look at that foiling. Gorgeous verses. Always remember, you are stronger than you think, braver than you believe, and more loved than you know. Lovely mix of typography. I mean, just this one alone, we've got that wonderful sort of mystical font there. We've got the block caps, we've got the sort of loopy brush lettering font, the typewriter. You know, you're just going to be able to see all the gorgeous mixtures of font that you've got on here, and you can just simply cut these out, mat and layer them and pop them on the front of those Duo Design paper pads. A big piece of my heart travels with you wherever you go.
That's lovely, that.
I know, and I love that they're not necessarily gold foiling and silver foiling as well, guys, so do not worry, whatever mirror you're using, it's going to go perfectly. I love that they're not tied to a certain occasion. Yeah. Like this one, obviously.
Yeah, they're very broad, aren't they?
Yeah, they are broad. And I like that because that could work for Valentine's, an anniversary, a wedding.
Even like birthdays, if someone's going like on holiday, their birthday or something.
Absolutely. You know, you've got sympathy covered in here as well. These ones, again, just great for a little cheer up, aren't they? Just really nice and uplifting. Absolutely gorgeous. This script font here as well, special memories, and again you're getting repeats of the sentiments just foiled in that gold colour as well. 48 sheets,
in there, isn't there?
192 sentiments in here, guys, 24 different verses as well, and again that 140 GSM uncoated paper, so it is perfect to go on the front or the inside of your cards. Rachel, we're coming to you for our third and final demo.
Right, we're going to save the best till last.
Best till last.
Yeah, our favourite. So, we're going to use the gingham.
Amazing.
We're going to use the gingham side of it. So, we're going to do something a bit similar to what we've done before. So, we're going to cut down our little strips first. So, I'm going to cut these to 1.5 inches again. But what we're going to do is we're going to cut little squares for them. So I've got a 6x6 card blank for this, and we've also got some of our nesting dies from our stitched collection. So we're going to cut 3 from each colour. So I've got this darker green colour, and then we've got some yellow, and we've got a nice navy blue, and I thought that these all match so well.
These really do.
Right, so let's cut 3 from each of these, 2, just another one, and then we'll go in and just cut our yellow as well. So then that is all of our cutting done. Just one more. Right, so let's put them to one side for now, and let's just take that and put that to one side too. So I'm going to bring in our nesting die. So I've got these squares, the inverted corner squares.
Yeah, absolutely incredible. You get 8 in this set, guys.
I think, is it the biggest? Yeah, so I'm going to use the biggest one for this. And I've also got a piece of our, this is Matastic. And it's a dark blue, and I thought they just tied in all these different colours together. Let's just get some scissors to cut that down. And then we'll just put this through our machine. Make sure that we've got a bit of tape on so it sticks it down and doesn't wobble anywhere. And then we can start building up all them squares onto our card.
Oh, this is so exciting. And obviously, as you're just demonstrating now, that big die,
It fits.
it fits through the MIDI. Incredible.
Which is perfect, because sometimes, like, I mean, you don't want like an electric machine like on your desk. You want something that you can just like move to one side.
Yeah,
So
100%.
it's just perfect. Right, so let's just get the last little bit of that out. And then we can move that to one side. So now we've got our die cut, which fits perfectly onto our square card. I'm just going to quickly just stick these on. Now there is the, where did I put my packet of dies? There. There is, which you could also use, the smaller ones as well
Yeah.
for this. But I kind of liked that they were like full squares.
Yeah. Just a bit of
so-
juxtaposition.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
So let's just place these on so that we can see where we want them all to go and that they all fit. And then we can start sticking them down. Right, so let's put that one there and that one there. And then that one and that one. So to save a bit of time, I don't think we've got any construction glue in here. Oh, is there a little? Oh, there
one
is some.
here.
That's that.
Oh, have you got one?
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah, construction glue is going to be so perfect for like speedily sticking down all these
Definitely,
squares.
yeah. And
Because
we
by the
can-
time you've done the last one, the first one will have dried.
Definitely.
So many people saying they're sorting out and they've got more than what they think.
Oh.
Sharon Andrews says, sorted out all my craft paper and card. Let's just say I've got more than I thought. Claire Alcock sorting out her kits as well.
I think that is such like a New Year like thing to do, isn't it? Like
really
just having a
is.
good sort out.
Honestly, Rach, you'll laugh. Like, I sorted out some of my craft room over
Yeah.
Christmas because it had got such a mess. It was-
Okay.
It was actually upsetting me a little bit, Rach, not even
Oh.
gonna lie. And I just sorted it out all really, really nicely. I'd got a bag of stuff to, you know, give to my sister's mother-in-law who loves to
She
craft.
craft, doesn't she?
Yeah, and a few other bits, and I'd sorted out some dyes, and
Yeah.
I'd put away my Christmas ones that I wasn't going to use like at this half of the year. And then I was so proud of myself for sorting out. And then literally came in this weekend, came home from like
Yeah.
town, and David has put on my craft desk,
Oh,
he's
no.
put 2 computer screens and a
Oh,
gaming chair in
no.
there.
Really?
He's
How
taking over my
rude.
craft room.
Oh.
I'm not impressed.
No, I
like-
would not. I think that gaming chair would be in the bin.
Isn't it? I'm not happy about this at all. I need my craft. I've got no room to
Yeah,
craft
you
now.
definitely need a craft room.
And I can't be crafting on a gaming chair.
Definitely
Rach.
not. Mind you, it might be quite comfy. Comfy crafting.
And I think I'm in the right company to have a little bit of a rant about
Definitely.
this. My craft room being taken over. It's very rude.
Yeah, that is very rude. Mind you, though, it's not as bad as when obviously William needs somewhere to sleep.
Oh, of course.
So my craft room has been turned into his bedroom.
Oh, he's such a cutie pie though.
He is. He deserves that room.
Oh, this is looking so cute.
Right, so we've got them all stuck down. Now, if you wanted to, when I was actually gluing on the back of them, I thought, oh, that'd be so nice to actually mix and match them as well. So let's bring in our card blank, and I've got our paper pad because I wasn't sure how big this die would cut and how much background that we'd have. But there is quite a bit, and I want to do it so that we don't really have much white showing. So I'm going to take this grey colour,
Oh, that's
so
so
that
nice.
we've still got that gingham pattern, but it's not as vibrant as the
it's
the
just
rest.
a bit more subtle, isn't it, using this one? And obviously you've got those white checks going through it as well.
Right. So I absolutely love the colours in that. Oh, it's such a gorgeous pad, isn't it? So
Absolutely.
let's just get some double-sided tape on that and then stick it to our card. And then we're going to take this as well.
Oh, that's so cute.
So that die adds something different, but what I'm going to do is, because some of the
You're gonna
little
snip off your
squares,
overhang?
yeah, I think I wasn't too sure whether I would or not, but I think we are going to just snip off that little bit there on each corner.
Yeah, that
Just
looks,
a little
I like
bit
that
there.
better, Rach. It looks really
Yeah.
cute there.
Yeah, and then we can proper see them inverted corners.
Yeah,
So
really nice.
let's get some foam pads on this and give it a bit of dimension. So I am using squares today. I keep on mixing between squares and the rectangles, so I just can't decide which ones I like best. So let's just make sure that this is full of foam pads. We'll just take the backs off these and then stick that down to our card. And then we can have a look at decorating it. So if you wanted to, that is a really nice card as it is.
Oh, definitely.
Just add one of the little verses from your pads, or like just a sentiment or anything, then it'll be perfect. But what I've done is I've gone in and very carefully on one of the pages,
Ooh, that's
I've
cute.
cut out some of our little friends. So it's from this page, and there's some lovely different, if you have a look closely, like there's some like cut lines where like it'd be perfect, and you'd have a bit of the branch and you'd have a bit of the bird as well.
Absolutely. And obviously those branches are quite thin. It's lightweight paper. Just leave yourself a nice little edge.
Definitely, yeah. Especially like if you are matting it onto the different colours of the paper.
Yeah, 100%.
It really matches with it, and it doesn't look out of place at all. Right, so we'll carefully just cut this one out, and then we can stick this one lower down on our card. So let's stick this little birdie there, and then so I'm going to stick this on. Where's our glue pen? With our glue pen. We're just going to carefully, and this glue pen again, it's perfect for something like this, where you do need just a tiny little bit of glue on them thin parts.
Yeah, again. Can we just bring in the craft glue pen code one more time, because we have absolutely been loving it today. It's only £1 as well, guys. PCT 36 for that.
That's a really good price, especially that there is so much glue in there.
Yeah,
if you store it properly.
It lasts ages.
Yeah, it really will.
I just pop mine upside down in like a pen pot, really.
Yeah, well, you've probably seen Kat's new little
little trick. I know.
She loves it, doesn't she?
Oh yeah, she is just the best at like little
I know.
tips and tricks.
Right, so I'm gonna just cut out this little butterfly. So I haven't bought in a sentiment for this. I thought I'd keep it quite like just simple, so you can use it for any occasion. So let's just stick our little butterfly on, and you could literally cut every single bird out from this sheet.
Yeah, you can.
And just stick them on. I'm just going to do one more, so this one stands out to me quite a lot. So let's just cut this one out.
Oh, you're going to pop him on some foam pads?
I think I might, yeah. Let's cut him. So then we have got some that then like stand out on our card. And then I think that will be enough.
Yeah, definitely. But I love how many patterns and embellishments that you've managed to squeeze into this one card. We've got the background, we've got all those wonderful patchwork squares, our fussy cut birds, and obviously you get chicks and ducks and loads, rabbits that you can be
Everything.
fussy cutting out to just really make your own sort of scenes, some beautiful navy kind of hummingbirds.
Right, let's just stick a bit of our foam pad just on there. And then I think this one will go just here.
Beautiful.
Let's stick that one at the middle. Right, and there we go.
Absolutely stunning. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And that would just do for so many spring occasions, whether
It
that's
would.
birthday, Easter, Mother's Day.
Yeah, you could just add a little sentiment
Yeah,
just down at the bottom or something if you wanted to.
absolutely. And you can obviously make them ahead of time, use your combos. Absolutely stunning. Thank you so much, Rachel. Okay, guys, it is time to say goodbye. We are going to love you and leave you. But before we do, today on Hobby Maker, Anne-Marie was on first thing this morning. You can catch back up with that. But the lovely Kat will be on your screens today at 1 p.m. with the Duo Design paper pad. So another wonderful look at this. Get a bit more inspiration. And at 3 p.m. she will be looking at our quick cards, which were on first thing this morning with Anne-Marie. They are amazing.
They are.
Do not miss those. They're absolutely fantastic. And tomorrow we are bringing them to you, those quick card pads here on Hunky Dory TV. So you don't want to miss out on that. It's a brand new launch. Natalie and Kat will be joining you tomorrow from our lovely Hunky Dory studios. But that is all from us for today. Have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday.